And so commences episode 2 of this week's Fun Facts of Liam. And as I said, the theme is, if you're around for the previous episode, or you're going to be anyway, loyal enough viewers. So, again, this is another thing that started as another thing. This is the original Black Friday, and this is the imprisonment of the 7 bishops. This was to do with in the end, resulted in the deposition of James II. And this led up to, in November, coincidentally, maybe it's not coincidentally, maybe the Black Friday thing with the deals and all that stupidity was purposely placed on the date of the glorious revolution of 1688. But months earlier, on a Friday, in June of the same year, the 7 bishops were imprisoned, and this again led to the deposition of James II and the resulting glorious revolution months later in November, most likely also on a Friday on the 22nd, and yeah, this was as I said, it led into. I mean, I'll put the references and stuff in there as I always do. As I said in my previous episode, it was more or less like a plot uprising, and I'm sort of tired, so I can't be asked going into it. Hence why I didn't do all the editing stuff as well. I'm not going to do that this week. Sometimes it's nice to not be asked. I mean, for example, on one of my messages about some of my episodes, I actually got loads of views for some reason. Maybe people just like my face and my voice, which I like to think so. Maybe just people like to see my face. Who knows? But it did the whole upheaval and the uprising stuff with the Glorious Revolution. It wasn't helped, and it was probably most likely partly kicked off with the imprisonment of the 7 bishops, which was seen as it was insulting to people, against the church, against people who were a set of people who were seen as loyal to a cause, religious, and and also politics as well, because they were, I think mainly they went out of their way to curry favour from James. So yeah, like in my previous episode, and also the last 2 that I'm going to do today really, it's technically morning. It's 4 over here, so it's early hours. So yeah, I'm not gonna go into a spiel about everything else, and I'm not gonna do the you converter app.converter editing stuff where I put my voice underneath a montage of images. So yeah, that was the second episode of this week's Fun Facts with Liam, and usual case, I'm going to see you in the next ones, of course. Bye bye.